Do we? Or don't we? Let's have a little chin wag about this one. Yeah, of course we do. Thank you for bringing this up, for commenting on this, because it's actually a really good conversation. When I make videos, I'm normally drawing on people that I have cared for, and that's how this situation's come about. So the video that I made about the time limit on care visits. Now, I'm not suggesting for 1 minute that people who are on short time limits tell people what to wear. I've never witnessed that. If you are doing that, stop it. But time is an issue for a lot of carers, and it's really lovely to hear people saying things like, "Oh, it doesn't matter how long it takes. I get everything done." Like, brilliant. Honestly, like, I commend you for that. And there have been plenty of times in my career where I've overrun, and you do get on with it. But the reality is, time is a huge issue for carers. And yeah, like somebody said to me earlier, you know, that time is also including where I've gone. If I don't quite know how this works, but if companies are putting in calls from, there's not a minute in between, well, there's not any time in between calls. When I've done them, the system would be like giving me alarms going, you can't do that. I don't even think I could override that. So I think I could years ago with one system, but yeah, generally now systems don't let you do that. They say actually this carer needs more time. Anyway, waffle. But time's an issue, huge issue. But when I made this video, I was drawing on a couple of people that I've looked after, and both had dementia. One had vascular dementia, I'm not sure about the other one. And one person that I used to look after in the morning, I would go in and we'd have a wash. Her dementia was very advanced, so she was just really living in her own beautiful little bubble. She, you know, I'd say good morning and she'd be like, is it morning? So you see what I'm saying. So we'd have a wash, go to the bedroom, and when I first started going, I'd open the wardrobe and say, you know, what would you like to wear today? And she looked at me and went, they're not my clothes. And I thought, well, whose clothes are they? You're the only one that lives here. And I'd spoke to family about it, and I think a lot of the clothes in her wardrobe were bought for her by family, but she couldn't remember that. As far as she was concerned, they weren't her clothes, and it used to freak her out. So what I'd start to do, and this was in consultation with the family, was I would choose her clothes, but I'd make a big song and dance about it and be like, you're going to look stunning in this, girl. You know, you're going to be going down the... She didn't actually leave the room, but I'd be like, you know, all the boys in the building are going to come knocking on your door and all that.